What's up, guys? Army-Firedawg back, and today, as you can see, I have two headphones in front of you for this my very first, not necessarily versus, but a comparison video between the Sennheiser HD650s and the AudioQuest NightHawks. So, I was asked to compare the two for a lot of people are undecisive between the two because they've heard they're very, very similar, but they're wondering which would fit their desire or their choice of audio better. So, I'll start with my personally owned Sennheiser HD650s. So, the Sennheisers I find to be, on the construction side, acceptable, and on the comfort side, also acceptable. You can wear them for hours on end, but you will have to adjust them, and I find them to be a bit grainy on the ears and on the padding. I think the padding needs a lot of work. Sound-wise, and the HD650 scale better than any headphone I have ever tested to date, regardless of price. They have a very more or less neutral sound, regardless of the entire spectrum from the highs to the mids, but the bass, and also on the bass, but the bass is a bit more touched, a bit more emphasized. So you do get a nice little bass oomph for your audio, for your hard rock needs, for your media, etc. So very, very impressive. The style on the HD650s is also a full open back, as you can see, an all open grill. So sound leakage is a very prominent issue, potential issue for the Sennheiser HD650s. Now, moving over to the AudioQuest Nighthawks. The Nighthawks, build-wise, is very strong built if you take care of them. They are based on a very large hinge system. Like right here, if you remember from the review video, which of course you should check out, it'll be in the description here somewhere. But this uses 4 rubber hinges that causes the headband or the frame to articulate. That's what causes your conformity to your ears, is those 4 rubber pieces. If you are not careful or you go too much, one will inevitably snap. And I don't feel that'll be a cheap or easy fix. The headband is also on a elastic or a bungee system. You pull it out and it kind of ricochets back in. If you're familiar with any kind of elastic, once you bend it so many times, it will just not come back in. It will stay gone. So my fear is if you put it on your head, after so many years, it'll just it'll just start drooping down. You will lose that firmness it provides. On to the comfort side, the AudioQuest Nighthawks are probably by far the most comfortable pair I have ever worn. Right on par. I really wish I had the Oppo PM1s and 2s so I could try those and do an A-B comparison with comfort, but these are just sublime in the comfort category. I've worn them, like I said, in excess of about 5-6 hours, been my longest time, averaging about 2 to 3. And I've never had any issues. Like, I just keep them on, I don't have to readjust. They're just spot on with comfort. Sound is definitely more towards the bassier side. The treble is notably recessed. It's still very clean and accurate, but quite recessed. Mids, pretty nice. Actually, mids are pretty good, but there is that big dip in the lower treble upper mid range. And then the bass is very impactful. As you all know, I'm not a bass head, but I thoroughly enjoyed the bass hit on these. It's very controlled, they're accurate, and it's just a very punchy, nice experience. So for rock music, I will thoroughly take the Nighthawks over anything I've tried for hard rock music and also for movies and action media. So, going to compare between the two. The comfort is absolutely, bar none, going to go to the AudioQuest Nighthawks. They just are spot on with the most comfortable pair ever. Ability to drive, also I didn't mention that earlier. The Sennheiser HD650s are a 300 ohm headphone, so you're going to have to use an amp if you want to bring out the full potential of these. Whereas the Nighthawks are easily, and I mean very easily, powered from an average phone. So any device, iPod, iPad, MP3 player, etc. can easily power these. These are only 25 ohms, but they're actually quite sensitive. Ability to drive, if you're on the portable aspect and you're worried about power, you might want to go for these. Also, if you're more on the portable, like you wear these outdoors or around people, you might want to consider the Nighthawks, because these do not leak. These are, I forgot to mention as well, a semi-open headphone. It's primarily closed, but they have this little tiny grill here to allow a little bit of air leakage or some airflow. Though it doesn't leak a whole lot, I mean very little, but it is enough to kind of be conscious with people around you, but nothing like the 650s. As far as the sound comparison, I personally like the HD650s more. I find them to be much more realistic, much more of an enjoyable, more of a sensual experience overall than the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks are very, like I said, they're very fun to listen to. They have a very awesome and very impactful bass hit that really shines out rock music and hard rock and action movie media. Whereas the Sennheiser HD650s excel in about anything I've ever tried on it. From hard rock with the same songs as here to bluegrass gospel, I've never had any issues with the HD650s. Whereas, unfortunately, on the Nighthawks, if I'm listening to like a song I've heard compared 1,000 times, diva dance, any kind of opera music, or kind of orchestral that has primarily trumpets, saxophones, violins, don't really give that experience like the 650s do. But like I said earlier, and I'll digress a little bit, if you like the rock music, like you listen to a lot of rock, rap, hip-hop, any kind of those bassier genres, you will absolutely love the Nighthawks more than the HD650s. These just excel in rock music. Soundstage and layering. Soundstage is very more vast than the 650s, but the layering is better on the Nighthawks. Like you can just easily tell where's or what is where on the Nighthawks more so than the 650s. Imaging, oh my gosh, better on the Nighthawks. Just stunning imaging, and transparency is just to be experienced. I cannot brag enough on the imaging and transparency on the Nighthawk. So if you want to visualize what you're seeing, or what you're listening to, which is why I think these do so good with movies, is you really experience what you're listening to. But guys, that's actually about it for the comparison versus video between the Sennheiser HD650s, which are a legend among headphones. They've been out for many years now and have grown to be the #1 headphone on headfi.org, and price per quality, rightfully so. This is the king of price per quality. And the AudioQuest Nighthawks, which are by far the most comfortable pair you'll ever listen to, aesthetically pleasing pair you might ever see, and a real imaging master, especially in the sub-$1,000 category. But if y'all like the video, guys, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate your support. If you have any questions, or if you think there's something I might have missed, or something I didn't exactly express between the two, please hit me in the comments, guys. I'll reply as soon as you can, and I will reply to everyone. Or if you even have another comparison of my past videos I've done, I can't guarantee I'll actually have them availability to do like a face-off here, like I have these two. This is just a rare scenario. I've been able to have them both at the same time. But hit me in the comments, guys. Let me know. But if you really enjoy the content, guys, smash that subscribe button. Keep yourself on the field in. And I greatly appreciate all y'all's support y'all have been giving me. But as always, my name is Army-Firedawg. It's been a pleasure. And most importantly, everyone, stay safe.